Also keeping a close eye on the economic fallout and the rising prices we're now seeing right here in the United States because of the war in Iran.
Gas prices jumped another 9 cents overnight. The average cost for a gallon of gas is now around $3.20. That is more than 30 cents higher than it was last month. And here's the reason why. This is a time-lapse video. It shows you traffic in the Strait of Hormuz. All those red dots are not moving cargo ships, and the green are getting through. But you can see it is a trickle now in that region.
So let's bring back NBC News business and economy reporter Allie Canal. Allie, we continue talking about rising prices. Walk us through what we've seen today and how long this all might last.
And that's the biggest question. How long will we see this energy disruption in the Strait of Hormuz? You were just seeing from that time-lapse video, shipping there is down about 90% from where we were last week. And that really filters through to crude prices, pushing that up because global supply tightens, and therefore that flows into the prices we pay at the pump. You mentioned $3.20 a gallon. And just to put that number in perspective, Charles Schwab saying that that represents a jump of about 7% over the past 2 days. It's the biggest jump that we've seen in 21 years. And if this persists, higher energy prices could start to feed into that inflation story that obviously would be a problem for the Trump administration, because so far this year, lower gas prices have been one of the bright spots here. But clearly that's not the case at this current moment with this ongoing war.
Allie, the New York Times and other outlets are reporting on renewed scrutiny on prediction markets. People essentially betting on things like the war in Iran, the future of the Iranian leadership. Can you explain what's going on?
Yeah, so one of the largest sites here, Polymarket, has seen more than $500 million in trades on whether the U.S. would strike Iran since the end of last year, and that's according to that New York Times analysis. Now, Polymarket did not respond to NBC News' request for comment, but what's raising questions here is that just hours before the attack, a surge of large bets came in predicting a strike would happen by the next day. That's raising questions about insider trading at a time when we're seeing a lot more scrutiny around these prediction markets.
All right, Allie Canal, thanks so much.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.